The war's shockwaves are spreading far beyond the Middle East. It has now reached the Caucasus region. Azerbaijan accused Iran of launching a direct drone strike on its territory on March 5th. Baku said drones hit the Nakhchivan exclave. An airport terminal was hit and another drone landed near a school building. Two civilians were injured in the attack. Azerbaijan's foreign ministry strongly condemned the incident in a statement. It said the strike violates international law and that Baku reserves its right to take necessary retaliatory measures. It further added that such actions contradict the norms and principles of international law and contribute to increased tension in the region. The Azerbaijani foreign ministry has also summoned the Iranian ambassador to issue a strong diplomatic protest. Iran has not acknowledged targeting Azerbaijan, but its attacks have spread erratically as the war has involved regional countries and beyond. Tensions between Iran and Azerbaijan have been simmering for years. Tehran has long suspected Azerbaijan of allowing Israeli operations near its borders. Baku has repeatedly accused Iran of attempting to destabilize the region. The drone incident could mark one of the most dangerous escalations yet. The incident also comes as the wider Iran-Israel-US confrontation continues to spill across borders. Missiles, drones, and naval clashes are already shaking the region. From strikes on US bases in the Gulf to attacks across Lebanon, the conflict is rapidly expanding beyond its original battle lines. Now, the Caucasus risks being dragged into the storm.
Turkey has summoned Iran's ambassador to Ankara after a ballistic missile fired from Iran was detected heading toward Turkish airspace. According to a Turkish diplomatic source, the envoy was called to the foreign ministry to formally convey Ankara's protest and express serious concerns over the incident. Turkey's defense ministry said the missile was launched from Iran and traveled across Syrian and Iraqi airspace before heading toward Turkey. The ministry stated that the projectile was destroyed by NATO air and missile defense systems in the eastern Mediterranean Sea. Officials confirmed there were no casualties and no reported damage. However, the incident has heightened tensions between Ankara and Tehran at a time of already fragile regional security. The Turkish government has not provided further operational details about the interception, but the summoning of Iran's ambassador signals a strong diplomatic response. Ankara has made clear it views the trajectory of the missile as a serious matter, particularly given that it was moving toward Turkish airspace before being neutralized. The development adds another layer of strain across the region as cross-border missile activity continues to raise concerns about escalation. For now, Turkish officials say the threat was successfully eliminated.
A ballistic missile reportedly fired from Iran crossed Iraqi and Syrian airspace before being destroyed by NATO air and missile defense systems over the eastern Mediterranean Sea on Wednesday. The target, Turkish officials confirmed, was Turkish airspace. Turkey's defense ministry said there were no casualties and no damage, but the statement it issued carried a sharp edge. Ankara said it reserves the right to respond to any hostile actions against it, and warned all parties to refrain from steps that could escalate the conflict further. The incident marks a significant and dangerous expansion of the Iran war. Since the start of the conflict, Tehran has been firing drones and missiles at Israel, Iraq, Jordan, and Gulf states hosting American bases. No missile projectile was aimed at Turkey until Wednesday. Turkey is not a peripheral player in this crisis. A majority Sunni Muslim nation and NATO member, it shares a 500-kilometer border with Iran. Turkey had spent weeks before the conflict urging Washington and Tehran to reach a negotiated settlement, warning that the region could not absorb further destabilization. As recently as Tuesday, Turkey's foreign minister urged the United States to limit its attacks to degrading Iran's military capabilities, explicitly warning that pushing for regime change carried serious regional risks. Tehran has not commented on the missile's intended target or trajectory. Whether the launch was deliberate or a warning to Ankara against allowing NATO assets to be used against Iran remains unclear. NATO's interception of the missile, however, is unambiguous. An alliance member was threatened, and the alliance, as per its charter, is obliged to respond. However, NATO has been so far divided over American actions in Israel.